Okay, so in the previous video, I went over using stop limit buy orders with a recent entry point strategy I've been using with the Stock Advisor app, of course, the Stock Advisor Elite and STG. So if you haven't watched that video, watch that video first. This one probably won't make sense if you haven't watched that video. So that previous video just explains using that stop limit buy order with those entry point suggestions. And again, it's kind of the strategy being buying on a slight bounce. So in this video, I'm going to go over order cancel orders. So the use here is perhaps if you're not sure which, because with the Stock Advisor app, generally multiple recommendations are given. So using an order cancel order, you could use that if you're not sure which stock is going to bounce, which obviously we don't know for sure, but might want to use an order cancel order, so that way whichever bounces and enters into our recommended purchase price, it'll purchase that stock and then just cancel the order on the other one. So maybe a good thing to use if you don't have a lot of cash in your account. Let's maybe say you only have a few $1,000s in your trading account. Splitting that up, let's say $3,000, splitting that up into two separate trades, $1,500 each, with commission and everything, doesn't give you a whole heck of a lot of room for gains. Also, if you're in a stock and you enter a stock that bounces like PXLW did yesterday, 6.5%, obviously you'd rather have $3,000 in that than $1,500. So I'm just going to jump over to my OptionsHouse virtual trading account. So just kind of continuing from the last video, we would just go over to here. Instead of going to buy PXLW stock, we would go to buy advanced and then select order cancel order. Now here we can do exactly what we did in the previous video. Select our stop limit price, buy price, and our stop price. So again, if the stock goes hits 589 or above, it'll purchase the stock as long as it's 591 or below. So we set that. Let's say that perhaps another recommendation yesterday was, I'm just going to say NQ, which wasn't a recommendation yesterday, but I'll show you why I'm using this. So let's do the same here. Let's say the stop limit was, let's actually look at NQ real quick. So yesterday, let's say it was at 6.82, 6.80. Is that right? Which sounds about, kind of looking at that sounds about right, about kind of that range. Anyway, so if we would have done this, we're basically setting two orders here. And then if one of them is executed, the other, of course, will cancel. So very advantageous in this case, and this is why I'm using NQ as an example, because as we saw, PXLW did hit 589 and of course continued to climb throughout the session. So it would have entered that position and canceled the NQ order, which is good. I guess really wouldn't have mattered, but either way, NQ didn't really do anything. It didn't go, and again, this is just an example, but it didn't go above our entry point of 6.80. See there. So instead of, basically with this, we didn't have to pick, oh, okay, which one should we try, PXLW or NQ? We picked both, and then the one that was the most active, the one that bounced, was purchased, whereas the other one wasn't. So this saves you from, putting only your few thousand into the wrong trade, and then, you don't enter that position, and then you look over at PXLW and you're frustrated because that one climbed 6.5%. So anyway, yeah, kind of a good strategy to use. Obviously, it's like everything in trading, it's not foolproof. So use it as you at your discretion, kind of thing. But something that I've been playing around with, kind of a cool, handy little tool there. Obviously, can be used for other types of orders too. Sky's the limit with the order cancel order tool. So yeah, happy trading.